Hey guys, sorry it's been a long time since my last update. Just wanted to catch you guys up on some of the new stuff I've got going on in the 75. Got some new plants, go over them first. We've got some narrow leaf jungle val, and I really like how it, when I put it in, it kind of hides some of the driftwood, and it gives it a little bit of a hidden feel as far as some of the fish can go down in there and kind of feel a little safer. I notice a lot of them at night when they go to sleep or whatever, they'll be down in there. The water seems to affect them a lot less then. But yeah, I got that. I put it in the front and in the back. And then coming over here, I've got the Liliopsis, or the micro sword, that I bought more of. This time I kept it sort of in bunches instead of spreading it out so much like over here, and I don't think it's doing awful bad over here, but it's not really filling in as fast as I'd like it to. So this stuff really looks pretty nice, and I've got melt back. Obviously that's going to happen. And then right here I got another Madagascar lace. This is quite a bit smaller than the other, the one in the back. But since I've gotten it about 3-4 weeks ago, I've had 2 new leaves come up. So I'm pretty happy about that. That one in the back, the big one, if you remember, that thing was just booming like crazy. I mean, I was getting a lot of new growth on that before. And like I said, I think it was the last video I said, it just kind of, with 4 or 5 leaves on it, just kind of sat there and didn't really do much. It's not dying off. I mean, the leaves don't look like they're melting off or anything. They're not getting new ones. So I wonder if it's in its dormancy or what, but it never shot a flower up. I don't have CO2 or super highlighting in here yet. But I will be doing that. The lighting, I'm hoping within the next few weeks to get another Aquatic Life dual T5HO fixture, so I'll have 4 bulbs in here, and then doing probably a 5-pound CO2 cylinder, and actually putting my CO2, I'll open the bottom up here and show you, putting that in the sump, and actually probably running the diffuser here in front of the pump, so that way it actually has to go up, gets chopped up a little more as it goes up into the tank. And then you don't actually see the system, the CO2 system. I want to try to keep everything hidden and just actually have a really cool effect of that. And then I took the rocks out that I had the Rakia flutens on, and I put them in the sump too. The Siamese alligators are picking at everything and actually pulled all their rakia out, and I've got a few little clumps left on it that I want to try to save and get that to really grow in nice. And I want to also try to find something in here where I can have it grow, like maybe on the outtake or the return nozzle. See if I can get some to maybe grow on that, if I can get a clump of it and rubber band it around. I think that'd be kind of sweet. I've actually seen people do that. So you've probably seen them swimming around in here. I've gotten 2 new fish. These are long-finned German blue rams. That obviously is the male, and he has very good looking colors on him. He wants to face me. He doesn't want to show off his colors. There we go. I've actually seen him brighter. Actually, when I put him in here about a half hour after I put him in, his colors just popped, and he came right out. He was burrowed down in here under the driftwood, and he come out when I fed everybody, and his colors were just popping. Then it was really awesome. And this female, her color's a little more washed out, kind of to be expected. She's a female, but she still looks really healthy, really good. They do chase each other around the tank. There's a female. And they do actually come up with the rest of the fish when it's time to eat. I figured it'd take a while, usually a couple 3-4 days before the rest of the fish actually, or the new fish actually come up with the rest of the fish to eat. They kind of sit back, but not these guys. These guys actually come up and huddle with the group. Still having a hard time getting them to be able to get any food, because when I toss the food in here, whether I'm doing frozen and I feed them by hand, or I'll toss food up over here and then try to target feed them from on this side, all the rest of the fish, the angels and the boasmanis especially, will just dart across the tank and steal the food from them. So I bought some New Life Spectrum cichlid pellets that I'm going to try to target feed with, so these guys get some food. They tend to stay towards the bottom, pick their food off the bottom if they can. So I'm hoping that'll work. And I know that they'll actually eat it. They were showing me at the fish store that they do like to eat it and everything. So, and then of course they are a cichlid. So, on to the good / bad news. My quarantine tank, I got some extra narrow leaf jungle val that I just threw in here, and I'll probably either sell some of it to some friends or give it away. But the Rummy-nose tetras, that's actually a reflection. It looks like way more in there than there. There's 6 of them there. I had 10. I lost 4 of them at last night. I just went and picked them up last night. So I lost 4 of them. I called the fish store this morning, and they are gonna swap them out. And these guys, so I'll have 10 of the Rummy-nose. I like the schooling effect that they give. They'll actually pace a tank instead of just kind of swimming around on their own. So these guys, and then 3 of these Amano shrimp that I bought will be going into the main tank when the Amano shrimp are big enough that I don't think they're going to be bothered. And those will be the last additions to this 75-gallon tank up here for quite a while. I'm telling myself a year, and I don't think that's going to happen. I don't think I have the willpower for that, because what I want to do are discus. I want to put discus in the 75, and I'm thinking that I will probably have to let the angels and definitely the boasmanis go. I think that the discus can get along with the angels. I've seen it. I know it's possible. But this guy, this is a female. She is very, very aggressive. She will go after, if I put my hand in there to pull out, a chunk of plant that happens to be dying, she will go right after me. And I don't think it's that aggressive, but I mean she's the first one to pick on any newcomer. I mean, she was chasing these guys all over the place when I put them in the other day. I put them in Thursday, and today's Saturday, and actually they're doing really, really well. I mean, they come right up to the glass for me and everything, like I said. But yeah, she's very aggressive, and I want the discus to actually be the centerpiece fish. So yeah, like I said, this will become my last group of fish that I put in until the discus. And the 10-gallon, which is a quarantine now, probably will go to my wife's control. She really wants some dwarf puffers, so that's where we're going with that. She wants 3 dwarf puffers in there, so I'm going to have to, I'll probably take this tank and rescape it, add some more sand and some plants, and I'll get a couple nice chunks of rock and make some hiding spots. They like hiding spots. And I'll let her control that. I'll help her with the maintenance and everything like that, but she's going to be doing dwarf puffers, I think. So she likes the look of them, and we're not going to do salt water, at least in the foreseeable future, so that's what she's going to get. But I thought I'd give you guys a quick update. It didn't turn so quick. It's almost 10 minutes, so I will leave you guys to that, and you guys have a great weekend. Bye-bye.